Hey guys, what's up? It's Bonk from ProGaming.com, and we're here at PAX Prime 2011, and I'm so excited right now because Tribes Ascend is like right here. No big deal. Anyways, we're here with Todd Harris from High Res Studios, who's the Chief Operating Officer. So, anyways, I'm just pumped, man. I'm super pumped.
Tribes is back.
So, tell us what you're showcasing here at PAX.
What we're showcasing, so it's Tribes Ascend. It's the return to Tribes. You know, it's been 7 years since the Tribes title. For those not familiar with Tribes, of course, it's crazy fast speeds, skiing along the ground, jetpacking through the air, classic weapons like the disc fuser, vehicles from the old franchise are here. So, but what we're showcasing here are basically 4 maps. We're showcasing 9 playable classes, so there's plenty for players to do. Capture the Flag gameplay with generator support. So fans of the old Tribes, Capture the Flag, remember that each team's got a generator. The generator supports all these base functions like base turrets and vehicle spawning and inventory stations. So we're showing it in a 12 versus 12 format. The game's actually going to ship up to 32 players. So people are having a great time. Lines are crazy, so we're real pleased.
That's fantastic. I got a little bit of a chance to play it yesterday. Let me tell you, it brought back so many memories. I got 2 mid-airs. I was just like, nice. It was so bad. Anyways, so let's talk a little bit about the vehicles. I know you probably can't say too much, but what kind of vehicles can we expect to see in Tribes?
So there's 3 that we're starting with, and those are the 3 that we're going to release, and then our dev team's actually working on others that will save as post-release updates. The 3 that are in this build, there's the Shrike, which is a classic single-player flying vehicle, awesome for tracking down flag cappers because of how quickly it moves and its firepower. Then you have the Grav Cycle, which is a floating motorcycle, basically. Our version is a 2-seater, so if you tried it out, basically there can be a passenger. If he's light or medium, he can hop on the back, use his sidearm. It's real fun. And we've got the tank, the Beowulf tank, and that basically holds 2 people as well, so someone can hop in the gunner seat. So those are the 3 that we're showcasing here. We plan on developing others as well, but like I said, we want to save something for post-release.
Now, as far as a competitive aspect, Tribes has always been like one of the, like way back in the day, it used to be one of the biggest competitive games online. How do you think Tribes Ascend stacks up to way back then?
That's a great question. I mean, Tribes was ahead of its time as far as really positioning itself as the first internet sport, right? I mean, team play, first drivable vehicles, you know, objective-based gameplay. So we definitely want to preserve and even move forward that spirit. So what we've done with classes, we think really will support team-based gameplay. So again, we've got a lot of classes that allow players to specialize, 9 in here, 15 upon release. So that's really going to encourage team play and folks to be able to specialize in certain roles. The other thing that we're going to do, we're very interested over time in supporting the competitive and esports community. So certainly things like clan support, but also down the road we want to have features like spectator camera and other things that will support that community. As you can see here, you know, we're really set up like a massive LAN party with shoutcasting, right? We've got the 2 teams going, you know, Blood Eagle versus Diamond Sword, the commentator on the mic, you know, a lot of these players are human highlight films as far as what they're pulling off. So we think there's great potential for this title with the competitive community and really supporting esports as well.
So since this is a free-to-play game, could you talk a little bit about maybe like a ranking system or some sort of kind of currency system to buy items and skins and things like that?
Yeah, so with free-to-play, you know, the risk that some players always have is it going to be pay to win, right? Are you going to be able to just buy a gun that shoots more powerful bullets? And we really wanted to avoid that. So we did that, and we saw it could work well with our first title, Global Agenda. It's really more of a balanced game, and there's a time or money trade-off. So with Tribes Ascend, you'll start off playing one of those classes that I mentioned immediately. You can unlock others as you just play the game. So there will be a gameplay path to earn anything that affects gameplay, but it might take longer. If you are impatient, you got a little money and you want to drop it and unlock that favorite class, well, you can do that. So the 3 things we'll sell are classes that you can buy a la carte. There is progression outside the game, so if you want to gain levels faster, you can buy an experience boost. And then finally, skins that's, you know, self-expression, doesn't affect the gameplay. If you want to run around and look like a bioderm, we'll try to make that happen for you. You can support us and everybody wins. So those are the sort of things that we're looking at. As far as server support, because you asked about that, we basically are supporting pub play, which was just jump in and play. We will support ranked matches where we're keeping ELO ratings for people and matchmaking people based on skill. And then finally we'll support private servers. So even though people have to always log on with a central high-res account in order to make sure that you're valid, you're not cheating, that sort of thing, we want to support servers so that people can control the community and also adjust server flags to support the kind of gameplay that they want.
That sounds so cool. I'm so excited. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the beta and when we can expect to see Tribes Ascend.
Excellent. So players that are interested can go to tribesascend.com. We're in alpha right now. We expect to begin beta in September and have that run really through the end of the year. Based on how that goes, we're looking at a general release in Q1, but obviously we want to make sure it's well polished. And so that's the basic timeline. Anyone interested, again, check us out at tribesascend.com. Join us in the beta.
I want to be in the beta, Todd. You have to hook us up. So
you're pretty good with the spin fuser. We may have a place for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyways, Todd, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much. I'm super excited for Tribes Ascend. Now, for more PAX Prime coverage, make sure to stay locked right here on ProGaming.com.
Mission complete.